Hey there guys, it's the Millard from WorldOfTanksTutor.com with a brand new video on what consumables you should be using on your 742 tanks. This video was requested by a gentleman over on Twitch and I thought, wow, what a great idea. I should have done this before. So here we go. I'm going to start at the beginning. Looking at the T1 Cunningham. I'm currently running large toolkit, gas, cola, just looking to maximize the maneuverability and the reload. It's possible though that you'll want to run a large med kit and maybe ditch the gas and bring cola. We're seeing a lot of T1s getting crewed actually right now, almost one a night during the regular season of WGLNA. So think about it, talk to your commander, but that's the basic loadout you want to be running there. Pershing. Alright, really standard. Some of these are going to be almost boring, they're so standard. Large kit, auto fire extinguisher. Not really interested in taking cola on a Pershing because the possibility you get shot in the rear is not that small depending on the maps you're on. Even if it's on proc and they dump it around you, you really don't want to get brewed up at that point. 69, large kit cola, trying to maximize both the aim time, trying to reduce it, and trying to get a faster reload as well as the rest of the crew skill buffs. As you can see, it's actually running 132% with cola plus vents and commander bonus. Borsig. This one's actually a little bit tricky. Large kit, auto fire I think is the right choice. Much like we're seeing T1s get crewed, we're also seeing a lot of Borsigs getting 1v1 by T1s. That is not an instance you want to be in without a large extinguisher. If that T1 gets behind you, even in front of you, just starts clipping into that Borsig, you are going to be in a bad way. That's why I recommend a large extinguisher here. If it's a different map, like maybe it's proc or something, I'm primarily thinking of city fights where the T1s pose an issue. Maybe you want to run rations, but we're not seeing a lot of Borsigs on that map, so I really can't comment on it too much. 1390, large kit coffee. Just like the 69, we're looking to maximize our accuracy, etc., running at 132% again, and get that reload down. Reload's about 36 seconds with vents and coffee. 5100, large auto fire. Unlike the 1390, the hundo actually has enough HP that if you get brewed up, it can really cost you. It's also not unlikely to get peppered by some T1s in the rear, playing a city map. So for basic survivability principles, gonna go ahead and run an auto fire. 416, just looking to be a DPM machine, so we maximize the DPM and get that rolling. Large kit rations. IS3, large kit auto fire extinguisher. Once again, survivability, just like the 5100, needs to stay alive, needs to be able to tank shots. It's also Russian, so it really could brew up. 132, this is going to be a little bit more seasoned to taste. We don't even run one on the Cunninghams. A lot of teams aren't running them, but a few are, and I'm recommending rations for this tank. I don't really see them get brewed that much, and you got to get the at least the initial DPM out if it's looking to counter 90s, let's say on mines, or be ready for an early shot on proc, or that kind of thing. So running rations, get the aim time down, which is already not too bad, and get a little more DPM out. Coming close to the end here, guys. 110, once again running rations. It's it's Chinese. Can it brew up? Absolutely, but it's more of a DPM heavy than the IS3, so we'll run rations to maximize it. Running 2 large kits as well, of course. STA1, our last tank. Large kit rations. Probably not a huge surprise here. Unlike the Pershing though, we're not looking for the STA to perhaps play as much of a passive role where you're going to get dumped on. The STA is more likely, I should say, to either be aggressive itself, where it's going to be getting shot through the front, or possibly the sides, or if it tries to play a passive game, your team is probably going to lose. The Mantlet's okay, but it's so much softer than the Pershing all the way around. And if you're getting shot in the rear in an STA, on the maps we might use them, like steps, for example, or even mines, then your team's spotting deployment was probably pretty bad. Hence, running rations, getting that already really high DPM up. Let's see what it's telling me. 1920 DPM on that. It's actually going to be a little bit higher. I don't think that takes into account the rammer vents or rations. So the reload is right about 6 seconds. So you're going to get out almost 10 rounds per minute. Alright guys, there is our consumable loadout for these often used 742 tanks. Now I skipped the Caern, even though I'm really enjoying it, because it's not a true 742 tank in most people's mind. But if you were curious, we're running rations as well to get that DPM up, which is why you'd be bringing a Caern, as well as for defensive play. There we go. There are all the consumables that you might be wanting to use for 742. If you've got any questions or comments, let me know in the YouTube comment section. I'm more than happy to get back to you. If you have a video request you'd like to see done, once again, let me know. I love doing these videos and putting them out. It's really fun, but shucks, sometimes I run out of ideas, so hearing ideas from you guys is absolutely fantastic. Have a great day, everybody, and happy tanking.